Have you ever met someone who always needs to be noticed? Someone who seems uncomfortable unless all the eyes are on them? Maybe they constantly post for validation, interrupt conversations, and exaggerate stories, or feel hurt when attention shifts away from them. And sometimes, if we are honest, we may see parts of this behavior in ourselves too. But here is the important question: is attention seeking just ego, or is it often a silent emotional cry? Because in psychology, we look like what looks like confidence on the surface can sometimes be insecurity underneath. Okay, because understanding behavior creates compassion, clarity, and healthier relationships. So let's gently explore what drives constant attention seeking, what emotional needs are behind it, and how can healing begin. So, what is attention seeking really? Attention seeking is often misunderstood. It isn't always manipulation, it isn't always selfishness, and it certainly isn't always intentional. And its core attention seeking is a need to feel seen, a need to feel valued, and a need to feel emotionally secure. Human beings are wired for connection. From infancy, attention equals safety, okay? When caregivers respond, we learn I matter and I'm safe and I am loved. But when attention is inconsistent, critical, or absent, the mind adapts, and sometimes that adaptation becomes constant reassurance seeking, excessive validation needs, or emotional dramatization. So instead of labeling someone negatively, psychology asks a deeper question: what unmet need might be driving this behavior? So let me tell you the childhood roots. Many attention-seeking patterns begin early, not always because parents were bad, but because emotional needs weren't fully met. And common childhood contributors include emotional neglect. When children feel unseen emotionally, they may grow up believing attention must be chased. And they learn if I'm quiet, I disappear. And then conditional love. Praise only when achieving something, affection only when performing well, and this can create approval addiction, fear of being ignored, and constant external validation needs. Then overpraise without emotional depth. Interestingly, excessive shallow praise can also create insecurity because the child learns I must perform to be valued. Number four is inconsistent parenting. Attention sometimes present, sometimes withdrawn. And this unpredictability often leads to higher attention sensitivity and fear of emotional abandonment. And these early experiences shape emotional wiring, and adulthood often becomes a search for what childhood missed. And then hidden insecurity. Later on, I will tell you a lot about, I will tell you share something interesting with you uh, when we will jump into the childhood section. So there are some hidden securities. One of the biggest misconception is attention seekers are confident. Actually, many struggle with deep insecurity. Okay, you know, those people who have achieved something in their life, they don't need validation, they don't need people to praise them. They know wherever they are wearing, they know wherever they are doing, wherever you are saying to them, it doesn't matter to them because they believe in themselves. But if those people who are in that, who are not at that level, who are just using other people, who are using other people's money, they're chasing other people, yes, definitely they have these, they just need validation, they always need seek for approval, they always want to be a center of attention, they want everyone to see them. And that is also the part of their narcissism. Okay, the narcissistic people, they love themselves a lot and they don't care about what the person is thinking. Okay, they have lack of empathy. Okay, so they may silently believe I'm not enough until I'm noticed, and I'm forgettable, I must prove my worth constantly, so behaviors develop. This can be present in men and also in women as well. But if there is a lady, she must exhibit certain sort of behaviors to attract a lot of men. And if they were, they would talk very in a loud way, and they would do such sort of behaviors. They will exhibit in a way that, that would attract men, and then they would, laugh in a very loud way and this thing. Okay, to just attract them, and they can seduce them very easily. And they will always praise them. Oh, look, I bought this thing from this place, and I bought this thing from that place, I'm wearing this brand and this. Even those people who are genuinely, they have done something and they are at, I would say self-actualization stage, they don't do such sort of things. They are really good at that, and they don't, it doesn't matter to them what, where is happening. So, over talking, story exaggeration. Okay, the story will be totally different, and they will tell you totally different thing, and they are very good at manipulation. Always remember this thing that, the story would be of 1% or even 0.41%, but they will make a whole story on that thing. Okay, and you will be totally amazed that this wasn't happen, and how they are, making that story. But they would definitely make this, and you will be totally amazed, like, oh, when this happened, and they would question your own self, because you can't prove yourself in this time. A lot of things are happening, and technology has, advanced a lot. Okay, social media, validation seeking, interruption conversations, seeking reassurance repeatedly. But underneath all of this is usually fear. Fear of invisibility, fear of rejection, and fear of not being valued. And when you understand that, judgment often softens into empathy. And now, different type of attention seeking. Not all attention seeking looks the same. Then we have positive attention seeking, performing, entertaining, and helping others. Healthy in moderation, but when excessively, it may signal validation dependency. The negative attention seeking, creating drama, conflict, or emotional intensity, because even negative attention feels better than none. You know, they are really good at it, that those people who are really empathetic, very soft spoken, they can take advantage of their empathy. Okay, they get advantage of yourself very well and very easily. What they can do is they can create a whole drama for you. Okay, they would manipulate, they would create a lot of conflicts, and they just want you to be in a tense state so that they can be very happy. What they do is they'll create a whole drama, they create conflicts for you, they manipulate things for you, but by the end, people won't believe in you. People will say, no, they were right, because they are really good. And yes, and they can also play, they can also play a victim role. And they would say, oh, see, this has happened with me. Oh my God, this person was very bad. And, people would be show sympathy towards them, and they would be like, oh, no, 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 this person is very good, no, you are wrong. But in reality, you would be at right point, but these people are wrong, but no one would trust you because they are really good at creating fear among people. Okay. And if you are in that state of derealization in that thing, so then silent attention seeking, less obvious, and it includes posting indirect emotional messages, fishing for compliments, withdrawal to provoke concern, and this often reflects difficulty expressing needs directly. And then achievement by attention seeking, constant accomplishments without satisfaction, because validation fades quickly, and this can lead to burnout. And then relationship impact. Attention seeking can strain relationships. Attention seeking can be like, partners may feel emotionally drained, overwhelmed, or unheard. So friends may feel conversations are one-sided, and ironically, the very behavior meant to secure connection sometimes pushes people away, and this can reinforce insecurity. See, people leave me, which increases attention seeking in a painful cycle. And understanding the cycle is the first step towards breaking it. The social media effect. Modern life amplifies attention needs, likes, views, and commands. These activates reward pathway in the brain, and temporarily validations become addictive, and comparison culture worsens it. Others seem happier, freer, and more successful. So attention seeking increases, more posting, more checking, and more emotional highs and lows. It's not weakness; it's neuropsychology interacting with environment. Awareness helps regain balance. Now, healthy attention versus unhealthy dependence. Okay, attention is itself isn't bad. We all need recognition. So, healthy attention includes mutual conversation, authentic expression, balanced validation, and emotional independence. Unhealthy dependence includes constant reassurance needs, fear of being ignored, mood tied to external validation, and the difference self-worth stability. Okay, then healing strategies. Healing attention seeking parents requires compassion, not shame. Then self-awareness. Notice triggers. When do you crave attention most? And after criticism, loneliness, or stress. Awareness reduces automatic behavior. Okay, then emotional validation skills. Learn to self validate. My feelings matter even if unseen. This builds internal stability. Then, secure relationships. Healthy connections to reduce validation urgency, and consistency heals emotional wounds. Then, mindfulness and emotional regulation. Pause before reacting. Ask, what do I really need right now? Often it's comfort, not attention. Okay? And then therapy or counseling, especially if rooted in early experiences. Professional support accelerates healing. As I am a consultant clinical psychologist, and if you guys need support, if you guys need therapeutic sessions, you guys can connect with me anytime. I'm always available for you, okay? So don't feel alone. No, I'm here for you. And also, do mention me in comments if you have seen someone who has done this thing with you, or you have seen someone who has these traits, or who possesses like this sort of he's very narcissistic traits, and he has or she is very attention seeking. You can just let me know, and if you guys have any questions, you can let me know in the comment section as well. So now, how to support someone. If someone you love shows these patterns, avoid harsh labeling, avoid public shaming. I know these people, I'm talking about narcissistic people, they are really good at shaming other people. Okay, and no one else can shame them because they are very good at manipulating, very good at saying a lot of things. They have very good vocabulary for these. Okay, so avoid you should avoid is harsh labeling, avoid public shaming. Instead, get gentle boundaries, offer reassurance without enabling, and encourage emotional expression. And remember, behind behavior is usually a story, and empathy heals more than criticism. Now, rebuilding self worth. True healing happens when attention becomes a preference, not a necessity. And this involves self acceptance, purpose behind validation, and emotional independence. And balanced relationships, when self worth strengthens, attention seeking naturally decreases, not forced, just unnecessary. Okay? So, if you recognize yourself in this discussion, please don't judge yourself and don't judge others. Attention seeking isn't a character flaw, it's often an emotional survival strategy. Okay, and survival strategies can evolve. You deserve to feel seen without chasing it constantly. You deserve relationships where attention flows naturally, and most importantly, you deserve to value yourself even in quiet moments when no one is watching, because your worth was never meant to depend on attention, and it was always there and waiting to be recognized by you. Okay, you are not alone, and I'm here for you. Don't feel alone. Just mention me in the comment section if you guys want to connect with me. Let me know. I'm here for you. We're here to discuss a lot of things. And I'm here to support you. If you guys want to share anything, you can at any time. And see you soon in the next video. Thank you so much for watching it. Till then, take care. Goodbye.